Hey everyone! Welcome to Trails Beyond the Horizon. We are once again streaming this game. I mean that will take a while, right? This game is long. I also balanced the voice audio quite a bit differently. So I'm hoping that now the music is better balanced, because I noticed that my voice was barely hearable for most of the streams that we did, which is bad. So I hope that with this new rebalancing act, everything is working as it should. I'm just gonna send a quick link so that we get maybe some people to show up. After that's done, I will be continuing the game. Last time we did the entirety of the Grim Garden. And now we can leave that behind and go do some other city locations. So that's cool. Right. Now that the link is sent, we can so I will also be putting up the stream chat so that we hopefully have access to that. I also have a second monitor now, so I can more easily read the stream chat if there is anything. I will be sending it to live chat though, because I don't want to see only the quote-unquote popular messages. They are, one, they don't exist. Second of all, why would I want to ignore part of the chat? I do not want that. Station Street and then Trion Tower after that. So let's go to Station Street.
Move it or lose it.
I thought Edith was busy enough on my last visit, but it doesn't get much quieter at night either. Heavy foot traffic is in the later hours is nothing out of the ordinary here, but it does feel like it's moved up a gear these few weeks. Sorry. Anyway, let's check the bulletin board and take a turn around the area. Got a few stops I want to make while we're at it too. Fine by me. You do get the position I'm in, though, right? Bring me into the wrong place and we both end up in hot water. If you're dead set on it though, I can always just wait outside. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I'll let you make the call on that front. And with that, she probably means the police station, because let's be honest here, or the Bracer Guild also doesn't really do any favors for her. That's an department store, might as well have myself another look. Why? You got shopping to do? In a way. Speaking of which, just so I have more to work off, can you think of anything you'd be happy to get from someone? Say what? And yes? So you need a present for your assistant's birthday? Pretty soft for a guy who tries to act all hard-boiled. Actually, I'd say this fix leans more on the gritty side. Whatever, helps you sleep at night. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Going back to your question though, something clicking your mind. Only that you couldn't have picked the worst person to ask. Can't you just get her some sweets and call it there? Sweets, huh? We already eat them every so often on the business trips though, or during snack time at the office. Plus we'll probably have a cake ready the day of. Wouldn't the gift that stick around longer be better? Well, wouldn't a gift that sticks around longer be better? Beats me. Why didn't you pick from the stuff you like then? Except auto parts ain't in her wheelhouse. Haha, because a wheel is on a car. Oh, how about discount sauna tickets? If you want her to break down sobbing, maybe. The two continued to browse a while longer, but failed to find anything promising. It was then decided that they would search elsewhere for a suitable present.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh
Margarita, sorry, but I need to vent against this. To vent again this week. Ah, hello, Beth. Let me guess guess another dud. Things never seem to go your way on the romance front. I'm surprised given how cute you are. You're the only one who ever says that to me. Maybe I should just marry you. Oh dear, desperate are we? Well, I suppose things have improved a little since we cleared up that little confusion from last year. Still though, I'm not entirely sure what Beth is really looking for. You know, I kinda envy Marguerite? How do you pronounce that name? She found herself a nice husband and she said is set for life. But I don't want to give up on Marguerite to anyone. I'm from Ored, and it seems like there's a lot going on over there right now. It's a place that's abundant in farmland, so its economic success factors look pretty different from Calverd. Their harvest this year was pretty good, and they've recently been developing new relitzers, whatever that means, conjunction with Remiferia. I also heard that the Vallis-funded military company has been throwing his weight around.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know much about that military company, but it seems that they involved the space program. Their general manager came by the store earlier. It was pretty hard to read, admittedly. Seems you're taking your training seriously after all. I prescribe these remedies only after carefully preparing the herbs and reading the Chian people's bodies. What? Okay, fine the whole time. You've taught me everything except how to not have a heart attack every time you drop unannounced. You drop by unannounced. Just remember, there are a few acts more dangerous doing things by half measures. This is true of both material arts and medicine. Whatever path you go down, always strive to improve yourself and your abilities. Now about the herb I requested. Yes, I have your dragon bone. I wasn't able to get my hands on much, but better some than nothing. Here you go. The fact that it's getting harder and harder to come by is definitely concerning me. There's nothing we can do about that, I'm afraid. Besides, it has always been a rare commodity. So Lillian working at a pharmacy here in Ede.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What's the world coming through? He's really trying to hang up the Gekka school that what? What is this sentence? He's really trying to hang up the Gekka school that that? I think that's supposed to say Dan. Oops, that's a typo. Let me screenshot that. I remember when he took on that 100-person sparring training and invited the floor with everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Even with all that power, he's still trading the fence on what was best to follow. I remember the days when he'd hang out with Sai and Kwang. Just thinking about them still gets me all depressed. Need to give it in my best too. Don't want them stressing about me up here, you know. And you have new stuff as well. I owe Dr. Lonkai a debt of gratitude for teaching me the basics of pharmacy in the past. We still keep in touch, but as always, he's got that turn he likes to flaunt. What an alias's name do you think you're doing, boy? Using learning medicine as an excuse to turn your back on material arts. I remember the day he said that to me, like it was yesterday. His words struck me like a bolt from heaven. But now I feel like I can use this opportunity to seek advice from him.
What can I get for you today?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced.
Oh, I can at least sell you this and have more money.
Please
I already
come
had quite a bit of money, but extra money is always good. Moose, gift lost
What's
that.
next on the agenda?
Dun, dun. Oh, Elaine.
Thank you very much.
Here you go.
See for yourselves.
I assume that I can also get stuff from the upper floors here. Oh, hello. I've never seen an attire like that before. And here I thought I knew all the major apparel manufacturers both in Calverd and abroad. What's your deal? Pardon me, I was simply curious about your outfit. That's all. I find it rather fascinating. I like how those pins match your hair color too. The whole ensemble suits you very well. Thanks? Mood swing much? Well, at least you can act like a normal non-homicidal teenage girl sometimes. I've never seen a fashion style such as that before, but I think it suits you. If you'd like to accessorize further, we have plenty of bracelets, necklaces, and other trinkets of sorts. I'm sure you'll find something you're liking to have a look.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Is there anything else that they have here that I don't have
Please
yet?
stop by again.
I don't think I do.
So, what's next on the agenda?
Oh, it's Ren.
I'll take good care of it.
Here you go, Ren. Enjoy your gifts. Dun, dun, dun.
for visiting
Uh,
We are currently hosting a special event on the roof of the building. All shoppers are cordially invited to come and participate.
The assault frames were modeled after Imperial Army's Panzer soldads. The design concepts are pretty different though. I hear the assault frames are based on the Saiga standards. But anyhow, they managed to get them up and running and into play only 2 years after the war when they made the plan public. In other words, no matter how you look at it, developments must have gotten off the ground right after our current president took office. That's also around the same time as the space program started, judging by the simulated flight frame. No way this was them just preparing for eventualities. This has suspicious writing all over it. I agree with that, that makes sense. I'm just a simple gunsmith, far be it from me to question the folks leading the country. That being said, I do business with military types on the regular, so I hear things and what I hear doesn't always sit right with me. What really gets me is with the whole space program started and progressed out of the public eye. The president's supposed to carry out the will of the people, so is this really something we should be doing? Oh hi, I didn't even see you there. Sorry Julian, thanks for the save. Don't mention it, though I have a feeling you could have made it out of your own if push came to shove. So I think it would be best if you avoid trading in the sewers. Yeah, I was out of my depth down there. Sounds like they ran into those strange monsters. That guy seems like just a regular high school student, but there's more to him than meets the eye. Because of those monsters, the knife that he gave me got scratched off. Being honest, I want to get even with them bad, but I know there's a fine line between being gracious and being rash, so I'll rein myself in. An abnormally powerful monster. I should tell my instructor about this.
If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come.
Where is that red shop then? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we have it here. Okay, fair enough. There's so many kids here tonight. Thanks, Adios. I bought extra ice pops. I'm not exactly an astronomy expert, but I'll try and help people out however I can during the event. We have a limited number of telescopes, so please line up if you want to look through them. We appreciate your patience.
What would you like?
More sweets!
Please stop by again sometime.
Covering the military command center Readier Air Base was rather a pain despite being stone's throw from Edith. However, it was worth the trouble for the sake of the article. The pity though that I wasn't allowed entrance to the Zeku space base. As ever, they won't budge or reach on the matters of national secrecy, but I suppose that's to be expected. In any event, I do have other means of loosening a few well-kept secrets from their grasp, by virtue of my extensive contacts. When I came to pick Yoda up, from Sunday school. He said he wanted to go to this event. And so here we are. I feel like a fish out of water. But Yoda seems happy, so I'm glad we made a trip. There's so many things in this world that I can't teach him. Hey, isn't that man over there the inspector from the EPD? I do not want to run into that guy here. You better hightail before he sees me. Oh, but Yoda's having the time of his life. Sure enough, he's an angel. And that's how you get caught, lady. So, were you able to see the Septian planet? Septian planets, okay. Yeah, they were so pretty! Glad to hear it. Now, next up is the great shattered triangle. Adults are welcome to take a look at it too, of course. Please line up in front of the telescopes. We only have a limited number of them, so we ask for your patience as you wait for your return. Look at all those stars! It's amazing! Thanks for bringing me. I love you, mommy. Ah, he's saying that now? My heart. Whoa! Wow, the stars are so pretty! Thanks for bringing me here, Daddy. Haha, I'm glad you like it. Gigi, your smiling face is what keeps me going. Really? Yeah, really. And it's thanks to that smile that I can take on any case. Oh, it's not funny. I didn't even realize that I was stupid. So, in a sense, you're what's keeping the peace here in the capital. You're just that special, Gigi. So much for hard-boiled. That much for hard-boiled, dignified investigator. This guy's a complete softie. Wait, do you know him? Yeah, he's the EPD. He's the EPD very own Inspector Hardest. He does have a soft side though, for sure. Even the hardest of hardest have to chill out sometimes. He's only human after all. I'm what keeps you going, Daddy? Yay! Now, let's tell me about the stars, Gigi. I brushed up on the subject for today. You see, I stopped by the temple and asked a number of questions. Now, it would be a pain if you spotted me with Jorda here, better yet. Besides, I don't feel like interrupting them when they are off in their own happy little world together. I really love stars. That's why Mommy brought me here. If I wish for Daddy to come home soon, I wonder if he'll come true. It will come true. The goddess is up there in the sky, right? Maybe I'll ask her. Oh, is that Yoda? We're in different classes in Sunday school, but sometimes we play together. I'll go say hi later. I have to imagine you're tired from working so late. You're coming home tomorrow? Yes, I'm currently handling the coordination between the Crossbow Consulate and the Republic. As such, I should be able to head home the day after tomorrow, and I'll make time to... Oh, please don't overdo it, dear. But I'm very happy to hear that. If it doesn't work out, then please don't worry about us. Still, call me when you finish your work. Will do. Say hi to Amia for me. I'm very happy, but please don't overdo it, alright? Of course. Thank you, honey. Is Anya in bed? No, we're actually at an event right now. I'll tell you all about it when I see you. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. And for that I'm glad. We've been planning this event ever since the project start date was officially unveiled in April. After the announcement, however, high-spec telescopes were in high demand and startling low supply. Fortunately, Ilan and the owner of Ioda came to our rescue, helping our store to procure a few. The weather is ripe for stargazing with how clear it is. I'm quite pleased with how this event is turning out. This event has been proceeding quite well. Last year our sales had slumped down due to a dwindling customer base. I was rather frustrated by my own powerlessness to reserve our fortunes. That this event would draw such a crowd fills me with pride as the store's manager. Makes sense. Okay, that's the entire part is done. Now there are story events and some more people to talk to. So I'm just gonna do the shop first. Crap, I only managed to do 2 jobs today. But thanks to this scooter, even if I turn the wrong corner, I can quickly get my head back in the game. In theory, anyway. In practice, I just ended up driving around like a guy fresh out of the loony bin. I really didn't want to admit it to myself, but maybe I just have a sucky sense of direction. Don't worry, dude, I'm the only one. You're not the only one. Dude has 2 jobs. I love it. Also, hi John, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. No, that can't be right. I just need to try harder. Effort makes success. I guess so, dude. Good luck with that. Also, you can hear me well, right, John? Because I realized that the audio mixing was shit previously. How am I doing? Also, happy to hear you're feeling better. That is very good to hear. I'm also doing great. I'm happy in my rooms. My room setup is back to normal. And improved. I have a new floor installed. I have a new desk. I have now gotten my very old monitor set up here as well. So I have 2 monitors, so I can actually read the chat while playing the game, which is good. Instead of needing to read it on my phone, which always turns off, meaning that it's basically impossible to read it. That's not a problem anymore. So that is very nice. And I'm once again enjoying the game, so that's really good as well. You can hear me. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Oh, there's also someone there. Let me get there first.
You alright there?
I'm fine. Just didn't expect so many people to be out at night.
Yeah, you are not very
Let's
good
do a
at.
search.
You're not very good at being around people, so that makes sense. I mean, you literally disguise yourself as a cat previously, Jordan, so I am not blaming you. Do a setup tour. Well, that's a good idea, maybe at some point. My old monitor is currently kind of there temporarily. I'm hoping to be able to replace it soon. That is basically my plan. I want a bigger monitor and a better monitor, but that's something I can only do after I replace my old monitor, so we'll see about that. I did realize that I might benefit from 3 monitors as well, but then again, like, where would I put that? You know, I don't really feel like going home right now. Let's go by the Jordan. Okay, go. Kopika? Is that a name? How do you pronounce it? For coding, yes. I want my monitor to be able to turn 90 degrees, and my old monitor is basically that's not possible. And I would need a second monitor anyway. Like, I can't use my old monitor because that one is extremely small comparatively, and like it can turn this one, but then like it's not happening. So wow, you really want them on the makeup, and did you? Wow, you really went ham on the makeup, and did you switch brands? Oh, you can tell. Yeah, I'm using new foundation. I decided to give it a go after an influencer recommended it. Was it a freaking annoying influencer whose name I keep forgetting exists? The girl from the ofcourse channel. Oh dear God. But yeah, I hope to be able to actually start programming this week, which would be nice if I'd be able to do that. Influ what? What the heck is that? Oh my God, yeah, they don't know what influencers are yet. That is kind of funny. Like, she was probably the first one. Whoa, this girl's what? Whoa, this girl's tan is wild. But even more wild is the words coming out of her mouth. I like her. Yeah, she's insane. That's kind of her point. Oh shoot, her stream is going live. We can watch it on my phone. Hey, Greta, are you even listening to me? Ever since Kopiak got a T-phone, I feel like I've been totally out of the loop. Maybe I should just suck it up and save for one then. I can watch all the Emilia streams I want. Also, this music is really chill.
Let's do a search.
Might as well go here. Hey, this is definitely out of bounds. Or were you planning to join to just turn me in? Oh no. The thought never crossed my mind. Was just gonna go over what went down earlier today, but I can't put it off until tomorrow. Well, it's not like I'm trying to throw a wrench into your patrols or anything. I'll wait outside, so go ahead already. Sorry, be right back. Yeah, for context, John, she is kind of the fugitive. So it would be kind of bad if she gets found out by what is basically a non-profit, it's basically a community-based police force. That is not happening. That is pretty bad. I read over the report and I'm beginning to get a better grasp on the full picture, but I'm concerned about the behind-the-scenes happenings, both here and outside the country. There may yet be more trouble. Stay vigilant. Oh, and I heard you've encountered something of note in that virtual space. Can I ask you to report on that as well? Care to not get all up in my business? I just can't catch a break with you people, can I? Oh boy. Is Elaine here? Oh yeah, she is here. Hey there, Arkwright. Are all your 90 rounds? Pretty much. Take it Elaine's already shared what went down on the Blacklight District? Yes, including the invisible creature as well as what had been left behind. We've passed that info along to the police too. Now it's a scramble to find the owners. Well, I mostly do like websites and mobile apps. I'm currently working on a project. It's basically, yeah, how do I put this? it's basically you want a registration system so that we can, for the organization I work for currently, that they are able to see what the people and that they are taking care of are doing all the day, so that they can make a report basically. Currently they are doing that in an Excel sheet, which obviously is not ideal at all because it takes a lot of time, and a lot of the activities that people do are the same activities. So if people can just give like register themselves which activities they have done, that will make things significantly easier. Does that make sense? But yeah, we will see if that's how. I'm hoping that it all goes well. I need to first test if all the ideas that I had actually work, which I'm hoping to do as soon as possible. So yeah, that's the plan. And hopefully I get to time to do that somewhere this week. Monday I'm gonna talk with my employer about potential purchases that I need to do. And when that is done, I will be able to... I will just be able to do what I need to, so that's good. Alright, let's continue. Also, where's my mouse? Hello? As far as the creature goes, we double checked with Elvis and them, and it does seem to be related to the one they saw with you in the afternoon. So you guys came to the same conclusion then. This whole deal reeks all over. We'll want to scratch each other's backs for the time being. You're right. Throw in former resident Rocksmith, President Rocksmith's visit, and we have a variety of murky circumstances. I keep misreading these things. Wow. No way someone of his stature would come just to attend the play in Gallus. My guess is that he met with you all to get a beat on whatever light you under what connections could shed on the situation. You're probably on the mark there. Not that we didn't get our share of intel in return. Well, compounding problems just ahead of the rocket launch is hardly beyond expectations. There's no room for negligence in that regard. You ought to be careful making those nightly rounds. The both of you, that is. Oof, should have known you'd catch on. Sensing her is nothing. What? Sensing her is nothing after all the grief she put us through on Namek Island. Shouldn't need to worry if you're chaperoning though. Besides, this is what force refugees are for in the first place. Okay, so they did notice that Jorda was here. They just don't care. Exactly. Coding good, Excel bad, especially when you waste your time by using it in the first place. Just remember to mind yourself. No introducing minors to the more colorful side of nightlife. What kind of sleaze do you take me for? Yeah, we're not happy. We're not going in the 18+ area. That was not the plan. Huh. Not sure what the story is there, but I'll say this much. Taking that on under your wing is a very you thing to do. I don't see the other half though, which I'm a little curious about, honestly. Well, you can leave the sleuthing on that to me. Yeah, her brother isn't here. Frankly, there are many things I could say here, like, are you kidding me? And you are unbelievable. However, I've no doubt you've done your due diligence vetting everything, so I'll keep my mouth shut. You sure have a funny way of saying I trust you. That is true. We were planning to do a sweep of the highway, but that got put off. Well, if it means not running into monsters like the one Elvis and Regina fought, they can take all the precautions they want, as far as I'm concerned. Looks like I just missed Gray, but with how much he's grown, I'm sure he'll handle himself just fine on his own. Gray's gone to help one of the regional areas. I'm sure he can take care of himself just fine with how he is now. Once Lahat gets back, I'll go and give my report. You done? Yeah, let's move.
You can always count on the bracers.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, new items in the shop, huh?
I can handle any maintenance.
Is there anything that I don't need, that I currently need? The flex hates during command battles. Max HP plus 150. Grants stealth effect for 1 turn when HP is low. That is pretty good. Makes HP when ATS effect turn low, that's basically the same thing. Max HP, no, yeah. Stellar Verse. Mute. What do you think of chicken nuggets? Well, it's the snack I always eat at a McDonald's, I guess, because I don't like hamburgers. But other than that, they are fine. I do enjoy nuggets, but I do like the spicy ones better than the non-spicy ones. Unfortunately, the spicy ones are always only there for half a year or so, and then they are put out of stock for way too long, and then put back into stock again. The only reason I can think of why they would do that is because people pay more money for it that way, because it's exclusive and rare. It's like, screw you, McDonald's. Why are you doing this to me? Idle Force of Arts. Party, target, circle, L. Dimension, okay, that's pretty good. I can save that up for later.
Glad I was able to help you out.
Hi. Thanks to everyone's support. Loda's been in business for 5 years now, and our sales keep going through the roof. And I've gained a lot of confidence as the store's manager, but lately, Luna seemed, I don't know, checked out maybe? As an entrepreneur, he's in a guzzle of his own, but I feel like he isn't being honest with himself, and he might even be giving up on some of his ideas.
Such a drag.
Lately, it feels like Alan's been checked out, and it worries me honestly. I've gained a lot more confidence in myself. I feel like I could run his place on my own now. Maybe I should tell him that. We'll see how that goes, I guess. Oh, so this is the informational booth you told me so much about. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. Now I'm finally beginning to make sense of this space program affair. You surely won't find an event like this in Horation. What did they tell you? And that's not the half of it. They are hosting other events like this on here in Edith. I've no doubt you will enjoy them, so let's plan to travel to the city and catch a few more tomorrow. Birds of a feather, these two. Must remind you too that you have a prior engagement tomorrow. Oh. Saint Master and Mistress Olivia are quite set on visiting this place. I suppose I have no choice but to relent for today. I'll need to make it a point to remind them tomorrow's agenda later. My husband has always been fixated on the traditional ways. In fact, it borders on the obsessive, the way he prattles on about it so much. But I think this will be rather enjoyable even for someone like him. Then tomorrow we plan to see the sights. Yeah, unfortunately you have business meetings to attend to. I'm so sorry. I've come all this way from my boat in Ogracion to the capital. Here I was under the notion that Edith was utterly pedestrian and without class. But I should have taken my wife at her word. The sights are many and the activities manifold. Oh, well, I suppose I shall take this opportunity to paint the town red, as the masses say. I have no idea what you're talking about, my man. Yes, you have the explanation down pat. I think all you need to work on now is speaking with confidence. Also, be ready for the Q&A session. That's always the most difficult part. Expect to get a number of different questions. Right. It'd be easier if I knew like anything about the subject. I share your sentiments. Any scientist who is honest with themselves would say they are none too knowledgeable about space. As such, if you aren't sure about something, there's no harm in saying so. Moreover, if you run into trouble, you can ask the store manager for help. Makes sense. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's already 3 p.m. for me, so yeah. I will also be streaming at 7 hopefully. So maybe you will be able to come back later, John. I have no idea how late I will make that stream. Maybe 11? Maybe? Who knows? I try to stream as often as I can this period until I finish this game, because I want to finish the game relatively fast. There's not even 9:47 p.m. right. Oh, good night then. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Thanks for all the pointers, Kai. It's nearly time. I made my way back to the Institute of Science. That should be fine now. She poured over the material and knows it fronts, back and center at this point. I found it. It sounds like I'm going to be in charge of this display area for the foreseeable future. I'm pretty nervous, but thanks to Kai, I feel like I'm ready to give it my best. Alright, I'm taking some time off in a couple of days. I should probably remind Carlo about that now. Now that I think about it. I'll talk to you later. Let's do the first optional people. I heard you're going to be leading the educational visitation. You really have grown, James. I'm only doing it for the sake of my grades. This is just me digging myself out of the hole I got myself in by hanging with Ronald and his crowd. Right, of course. Speaking of which, whatever happened to Ronald? He's at the rehabilitation center. Oh yeah, that piece of shit. The dude whose literal introduction was literally harassing a teenage girl. That was certainly a character of all time. That's an introduction you didn't see, I think, because that was in Chosen to Referee. A game that we will eventually get to after Cold Steel 3, 4, yeah, that's a while. And it's also the ending of that game, so it's a while off. Seems he's finally ready to open up on what he did and figure out how he wants to move forward from here. Oh really? Well, that's good to hear. Anyway, I'm planning to steer clear of him for now. I'm already in my 3rd year, so it's high time I figured out what I want to do after graduation. And you will have plenty of doors and you have plenty of doors open to you now. You're thinking about working for the government, aren't you, Sasha? What department are you you're eyeing? Good question. I haven't decided for sure, but I'm probably going to shoot for the Department of Internal Affairs, like my big brother did. Oh, hi Marielle. Been a while. Oh, hey again, Van. Well, hey, right back. Fancy seeing you here at this hour. Done writing your article on the play yet? Not even close. There's still oodles of writing left to go. I plan on chipping away a little bit though, once I'm on the train. Train? Where are you headed to so late in the day? Well, I have a few interviews lined up in Tarbid. So once I finished up some minor business, I'll be taking the night service over. A work trip then. Is this for Sarah and Sahina's homecoming performance by any chance? Oh, you know about that? As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to meet up with them when Wait. Who's the girl? You can pretend I don't exist. Just kick back and talk away. I trust you, Van, but there's something indecent going on here, is there? Oh, but there's nothing indecent going on here, is there? You seriously have to ask? She's just a runaway from home cases all has me on. She's just a runaway from home case is all. Has me on a bit of a Jrpg. Oh, that explains it. You wear a lot of hats, huh? Even Dingo managed to balance being a journalist and information broker without hitch. Comparing won't get me anywhere. I'll just have to plug away as best I can, Marielle style. Yup, that's you one and only path to catching up with the guy. By the by, about that minor business you mentioned. Ah, there you are, Marielle. Marielle May, right? Hi, I'm Nicole from the Liberal News. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with me. Just who I've been waiting for. We'll see how much we can get through before my train leaves. Sorry, Van. Nicole here's it for a note sharing session on our coverage of the space program. Hey, don't let us interrupt and knock that work trip out of the park, yeah? I'll try. Good luck, you guys too. For the past year, I've been covering everything in the Republic leading up to the space program. You've written a ton of stuff for the Herald Times, so would you mind if I interviewed you? I want to know all about the behind the closed doors details of the program and the other incidents you've covered. Give me the dirt. Well, I'm not sure how much I can share beyond that I've reported. Also, for the record, those articles weren't just a me effort, but what the hey, I'll help as much as I can. Oh, I had a question for you first. Is it true that the space program has created some buzz on the borough as well? Yep. Our Western veterans Now and Dorothy have been pursuing it on their own. Of course they have. I mean, I would be disappointed if they weren't, right? I hope we see these people again at some point. They're just going on and on. Let's go. Okay. Though, you gotta admit, I'm curious what's going on in the burl. Geez, she just won't let up. These liberal news people are just persistent as I heard. I do want to help her though, as long as it doesn't cause me to miss the night train anyway. Was it her? They called something guy's name, but I didn't know. Okay. Rumor has it you have a girl's own luck. Would you care to comment on that? Okay, there's everyone on this map. Time certainly flies when you are having fun. So we should probably head home now. Wait, mommy, I wanna go to an event. An event? What event? At this hour? Uh-huh. My friends told me all about it. Can we go, please? What should I do? She's putting me on the spot here. Let's probe for more details about this event. I should just say no without shouldn't just say no without hearing her out. It's probably the Western department store one. Mina seems like she really wants to go. Maybe it's because she loves the stars so much. She really has become mature even since. Maybe it's because started going some. She really became mature since she started going to middle Sunday school. Maybe we can drop by for a little while. Also, there's this space event. I asked Ghana what space, and Ghana said it's where the stars are. So that's when you got interested in space, huh? I get why she wants to go, but it's getting late. Then I'm afraid that you'll be really sleepy for long. Come on, mommy, 1 more hour, please. Excuse me? Let me see your ID. You don't really strike me as siblings. He's calling you out cause he says you're the sealed gift keeper. Sorry about her, officer. She's my little cousin, and I'm not a cry keeper. Wow, officer, he's yelling at me. Now, be kind to her anyway. My apologies, seems I was mistaken. Something still isn't sitting right here with me, but it doesn't seem like he is being coerced, I suppose. There's no need to press the matter any further. Wow, you're a natural. You mustn't do the kind of thing often. Oh no. Stop trying to make me out of some weird, you little brat. Oh, sorta. Again, I apologize for the mix-up, just trying to be thorough. I want to make sure everyone's safe, mine especially. But thanks to our diligence, Station Street has virtually no crime. Rest assured, no criminal will roam this district so long as I'm on the job. Oh, you are confident, mister. Quit trying to poke the damn bear, would ya? Because you are literally a criminal. Phew, okay, I put up with the medical director's sexual harassment long enough to get him to sign the contract. Next on the agenda is to return the unprofile and do an inventory check. I've got to stay on task and get this done. Wow, your life sucks. Jesus. Meow. What's the matter, Kageyoshi? Don't tell me. I found you, criminal. Now confess your crimes. Criminal? What are you talking about me? What's going on here? Kageyoshi has a sixth sense for anything crime related and reacts accordingly. That and his kitty food. But that's beside the point. There's no wiggling you out of this one. Ha, you're a funny one, miss. But I can't let react to crime. Fascinating. I suppose I should introduce myself. My name is Edwin. I'm a reporter for the regional newspaper. Whenever I hear about incidents like this, I really get my blood boiling. I wrote a book called The Top 30 Unsolved Cases, if you happen to have heard of it. You're the author? Can I have your autograph? Oh, she's so funny. The Top 30 Unsolved Cases. That's the book the news agency published. I love that one. Oh, I get it now. The picture was that of the person who's been tirelessly pursuing crime for years. At last, the kindred spirit. Please give me your autograph. Dude's life is going to be ruined by now. I was about to head back to an unprofile, but I think I'll chat with the girl for a bit. She's an interesting one, that's for sure. I get sixth sense for crime, how fascinating. But with this cat, why do I get the feeling I've seen it before? Nah, it must be my imagination. Oh, really interesting. I think that's everyone. I don't see any further markers on this color of the yellow color, so let's go. Bulletin board is strewn with notes and requests. Well, that checks out. Nothing much from that strip of my notes tonight. And yet you are searching every haystack again. Why do more work for less payoff? Hey, I don't have such a big head that I think my nose is infallible. And I can't afford to let anything slip me by, so even quick skim is worth the effort. Well, if that's the way you roll, I won't drag on it. Wait, on the closer inspection, there's an ad for a pastry posted on there. Okay, I get where you're coming from now. Look at you, touring in on the smallest nuggets. They're right on the prior to gate. Let's keep on keeping your eyes peeled, yeah? But you and your friends gotta look out for each other. Not even bothering to deflect anymore, huh? Guess you have to respect that in a way. Whoops! Bracer calling, keep our eyes shut for a bit. Aye aye. Evening, fan. You free to talk? Sure, what's up? You guys already made it to Basel? Just before sundown, yeah. I realized I've gotten something though. The second we got here, that's what I was calling about. Something that this better not be a rush delivery gig? Nah, it's more something I wanted to ask. Do you mind if we borrow your whole Jrpg stick? Huh. No problem, knock yourselves out. I know this is coming out of nowhere, but wait, you're cool with it? I haven't even told you why yet. The why can stay off the record. Saves you the trouble of making up an excuse. Not that I'm not curious what the guild, or more accurately, what you and your pals need this for. I see. Well, thanks for understanding. In a nutshell, I want to use it to gain ourselves some footing. We'll make sure to pay you back later. Don't worry about it. Oh, and say hi to the rest of the crew for me. Right, back at ya. Just try to make a bit of skulking around night with a miner in town. Right, back at you. Just try not to make a habit of skulking around at night with a miner in tow. See ya! Guess you caught on, and we've never even met in person before. Well, they've probably gotten reports in on the society's newest members. Anyway, I'm sure I can trust her not to abuse the RPG system. Might even boost my rep and cred. Like, anyone's even counting. Shouldn't we be moving on already? Yeah, next stop's our last of the night, Trion Mall. You can now travel to the Trion Tower.
Search time. Search time.
Maybe I should get into one of those.
Let's do a search. Let's do a search. Let's do a search.
Dun, dun,
Search time.
dun, 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 dun,
Now where?
Let's do a search.
Now where? Now where?
Let's go then.
Whoa! July 9th at 9 PM. The Mishi Show! Bustling, ain't it? There tends to be more people around this part of town in summertime. We'll find the bulletin board over yonder. Over yonder. What? That is not a sentence. Okay. Wanna see the famous Missy show along the way, or maybe we can catch a movie? Ah wait, not sure if they got any kids films playing this late at night. Hello, you're talking to the child assassin here. In case you forgot, I didn't exactly have what you'd call a normal upbringing. Oops, yeah, I know, sorry. She says that, but I don't know, a little nudge, and she might come around to the idea. Dun, 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 dun.
It's so... Not like I'm interested or anything, but they do sell merch of her, right?
Of course they do. I'll let you know where you can buy some later.
If you don't wipe that stupid smirk off your face, I'll do it for you.
Oh, Jordan, that's great.
And other various boutiques to peruse.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Never one to be
Please, take your time.
Might I interest you in our specialty punch on this humid summer night? Made with a brewery of seasonal tropical fruits. It's one of our most recommended items. Damn! When you put it that way, how can I not play an order? Make it two!
Welcome.
I am gonna do that, and I'm also going to buy this. I wanna get everything, after all.
Thank you very much.
Jewel the fruits.
What are you scheming?
Oh, Jorda.
Thanks for the food.
Whew, I'm stuffed.
Thanks for the food.
You're getting all the freaking. You have cooking level 12. Combat level 12 here. There. Let me also check the tab menu for the formats and then for the items here.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Another step for Sweets journalism.
Oh, let's go. We actually have a Jorda entry. Chocolate from framboise, an exclusive flavor made by Milty, the perfect blend of raspberry and chocolate. I really like the slight sting of the sour raspberries add, and the way they put the sweetness of the chocolate and chocolate ice cream is nice too. Doesn't feel too kiddie either, so that's another plus. Once again, I really like this. It's just more reading material. Who wants more? Who doesn't want more reading material in a Thrills game? I sure like reading material in Thrills games. This establishment does not confine itself to tradition alone and the attitude. Even I have to come to learn from. To wit, I took a gander today at R&M's fast fashion or what have you, and as it turns out, they carried a fair few pieces suitable elegant for my old nobility predilections. Okay. Prejudice is never a good thing, no matter what the context, even if fast fashion can be sufficiently elegant. It's how you incorporate it that makes the difference. Hey Nate, you can respond to this. Thanks for the lovely night, Nate. Nate's girlfriend. Oh yeah. Thanks for the lovely night, Nate. The views from the observation deck were just incredible. Are you sure it didn't cut into your work though? They say something happened just outside the city earlier today. It did, but I was off duty this afternoon anyway, so no big deal. Spending some precious time with you though. No, that's what matters. More than anything, in fact. Always so happy, so go lucky, but you know, that's just what I love about you. Now we're talking. Man, asking you out today was the right move for sure. Oh, I know. What do you think about making our way to a bar after this? He's so caught up in this date that I might as well be ineligible. That's convenient for me, but damn, how does this guy still have his detective badge? Fair enough. Sometimes I feel like you might have a little too much work-life separation. So, what a girlfriend could hate having a guy who goes this far to make it for big time for you. Sounds like she clearly noticed us, but I mean, she's not gonna care. She's way too. She is just happy to be with Nate. So. Hey, Bridget. My designated shopping spree day is tomorrow, but I unconsciously found myself drifting here regardless on the way home from work. Right now, I need to keep my impulses in check. Resist, you fool! Resist!
Can I interest you in some space-themed merchandise?
No, but I can at least ask you. Official Project Startaker merchandise for sale here. Among our offerings is a collection of the first ever photographs taken in space. Buy it while you can! Currently, instead of working, I scrape a living off of my savings and income investments. My days are spent glued to the telephone screens, and my food expenses are as bare bones as I can manage. I got my thinking, maybe having an actual job was more fulfilling.
Never one to be left out. Mishy's little sister Michette is finally here to join him.
That's Mishy, right? Those Bellin mascot that got strong-armed into a dirt cheap buyout. Strong arming didn't really factor into it. Besides, that ain't Mishy at all. It is his little sister Michette. She followed up Mishy's Calverdian debut with her own just recently. Oh yeah. Me! Hi Michette! Thanks you for coming, everybody! Are you ready to start our tummy-flipping, heart-pounding night show? I'm leaving my dim bit of a brother on the sidelines so we can kick up as sharp and snappy instead of slow and sloppy. Now, repeat after me. Let's dance and make a duet with Michette. A duet with Michette. That's some personality she's got, and the way she's moving is disturbingly cutesy. Emphasis on disturbing. Is this really what people are into right now? I've gotten into a certain mission. I've got it on a certain Michelmite's authority that the reception has been positive. Sure, she had a few changes, of course, here in Calverd, but one way or another, you can't help but warm up to her. Well, it's not that I hate the design per se. No way. He meant for that to double as a job against me though, right? No, wait, he meant for that jab against me though, right? She and I do feel the same family slot. Oh, poor girl.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also
A solo show run by Michette. This would have been unthinkable in the past. It was worrying the way she's been on stage on morning, noon and night since coming to Calverd. So she's taking this place out of sisterly love. Just what are the implications of all this?
all together, everybody. Let's
Mishy's still here though. I'm letting my little sister be the star tonight, even if I've only got so much energy to spare. Wait a sec, what kind of big brother just throws his self-respect out like yesterday's trash? Not this cat. Me! Right bending shift into high gear. I'll storm on stage and challenge Michette to a battle. Wishes are better than made together. It's my job as the older one to teach her that.
major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern Store, a movie theater, affordable clothing
Sounds like
retailer,
Mishy's planning to
and other
crash
very
Michette's solo show with a dance-off. Better buckle up because I think we're in for a level of hype
Michette is finally here.
hypitude never before achieved.
Join him.
It just goes to show Mishy and Michette really are a package deal.
Now,
You can't have one without the other.
let's make a wishy with Mishy.
No. I accidentally got my mouse out of the freaking screen. That is... Oh, I can talk to Michette, right?
To the Treon Mall. Here
Me! The star of the show is me tonight. I can't go losing out to my brother of all people. When it comes down to it, revolutions are what Calverd is all about. Switching up leads can be more than just a fantasy. Now let's dance and make a duet with Michette. She can claim otherwise, but sure enough, they've got her attention. I'll just back off and let her watch herself fail. Tonight I'll be pumping in the party up more than my brother ever could. Let's dance and make a duet with Michette.
Roger.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower.
Now that we've entered the age of horrible network, the world of advertising is rapidly expanding online. So I've been spending my work days right here surfing the web like no tomorrow. And what an educational experience it was. I never realized just how many sites there were out there. There are way more than you know.
Roger.
Right.
If I have to.
This music is so chill. I know it's repeating a lot, but it's just a really nice, sweet music that I really like to listen to.
Attention all visitors. The tower's observation deck has been closed off to the public as of 9 p.m. for routine maintenance. We will resume our regular schedule of 9 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay, you enjoy high places, right? Figured you might from our Nihon Island experience. Oh right, I still haven't forgotten how you tricked us back then, by the way. To answer your question, no, I'm not that fond of them. X is the one who really... Well, it might not be your favorite thing ever, but you did seem like it well enough from my view. You know, it's funny, between the two of you, you would strike me more like the older one. Wow, for once we agree on something. That said, X does have its moments.
Look, it's fine. Just eat the damn thing. Fact is, you're out of gas and I'm not. In your state, you'll just get in my way.
Sometimes, no, every now and then actually, more like once in a blue moon, he will surprise you. Not exactly the most stirring defense of your brother. Oh well, this is the last district I was planning to hit tonight. Let's go check the bulletin board. Okay.
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
Phew, downing a maximum energy right after a shift. Looks like the mother of all charms. Usually from here, it's just a chance out of a uniform and head straight to home, but maybe I'll have a light dinner and catch a movie in between this time. Michette is cute and all, but it's still a musty Michi, all the way. His characteristics, droopiness, the exquisite traces of melancholy that his sayings and doings sporadically betray. Michi just has this unfathomable charm that pushes him past mere mascot territory. Being his mega fan is what gave my life meaning. At this point I couldn't survive without him. Can't put it into words myself, but I get what you see in the guy. Gotta say I'm moderately curious. Michi just has its unfathomable charm that pushes That's just the same line, except with our response to it. Enough! I won't budge one single bit! It's about time to head home, but no way around it, I suppose. You are to be my wife. Refusal is not an option. What the fuck is this? Who would ever condemn themselves so? Hooray! My beloved hero has been to my side. Huh? He's got some acting chops. I feel kind of bad for the mom though. It's always good fun. Deuteronomy and the Deuteronomy and all the some sumptuous steaks you can eat shall be yours. Steak? No, I mustn't. Such temptations will not best me. Thanks for going out with me tonight. Go out with me tonight. There's just one thing I wanted to ask. Yeah? Would you like to be my girlfriend, maybe? Okay, let's make it official. Huh? What a shock! You're the one confessing here. Yahoo! This isn't a dream, right? I don't need to pinch myself. Of course not, silly. What cheesy rom-com did we just walk in on? Let him save this, he's earned it. Aww. So, how about some more drinks back on my place, if that's alright with you, I mean. Sure, sounds like a plan. Really? Honest to goodness, Eesh, don't make me say it again. This confession went better than I ever could have dreamed. Which means, it's not a dream, right? Aww. He was not exactly assertive, waiting for him to take the... He was not exactly assertive, waiting for him to take the initiative, had me on pins and needles. Still, that's one of his good points. It's what makes me feel so safe around him. Makes sense.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower.
Oh, there's also more here I need to do.
Also find the Vern Store, a movie theater, affordable clothing retailers, and other various boutiques to peruse. Never one to be
Finally, a T-phone just for me and nobody else.
finally here.
Now I can play all the games, I mean, look up all the study materials I want. Sure, believability factor is non-existent. We seem to have enough wiggle room to afford the payment, so I called up my husband and bought a new T-phone for Bart. Our finances will be a bit tighter for it, but I plan on making up the differences with the money saving recipe I found online.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Eden's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern Store, a movie theater.
Our store also carries an extensive variety of supplementary accessories such as the T-phone cases and the dedicated earphones. Especially popular among them are those that are outer space themed. Of course they are. What did you think would happen? Many also feature specific designs which have been a big hit of enthusiasts at the new end novel. Hey Kina, radio at home? The last card's just about, yeah, but wait, what's got you all gung-ho? I just made up my mind today. The day I start getting serious about the morning racer. Huh, I mean I know you've been on that for a while now, but get serious, how exactly? By training? Yeah, that way I can join up the second and turn 16. I want to start studying and practicing like I mean it. On top of the office stuff, I'm helping up in the guild with already. Would you look at that? He's finally starting to move on. Well, it sounds like it won't be easy, but I'm behind you all the way. Don't stop till you drop, Lashkar. Well, if this is how it is going to be, then I can't go falling behind. Time to knuckle down even harder at work and make a first-rate engineer out of myself. After all, Lashkar's going to need someone to adjust his ornaments for him once he's a racer. Well, if this is how it's going to... Oh, no. I'm not even close to good enough yet, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up. I made a promise to Annie, so I'm gonna go at this like I mean it. Standing around here won't get me anywhere. I've got study and combat training and a whole pile of other stuff to do. If I didn't know better, I think Kaina and Lashkar were actually brother and sister. The wounds left behind by tragedy in Krill are still too fresh to forget, especially for one so young as them. Yet, nevertheless, the pair gives their very utmost in all things it stumbles you to see, really. As her manager, I had to hope to lend my support to Kaina some way or another. And now that her work is doubly good as anyone else, it would seem that she was squarely on the other foot. Kaina's enthusiasm is without equal, and at this point, she's grown fully accustomed to her work duties. It was my intention as a manager to support her, but it seems that she is now squarely on her other foot. Spent the whole day agonizing over whether to get a third phone, and my mind's still not made. Maybe I'll just call it for now and take another peek on the work break tomorrow. Why are you wanting 3 phones? Like 2 maybe? 3? You have 3 jobs. What is the point of this? Why do you like this? What is this? Okay, time to get the optional event thing. Oh, this is the life has been ages. It's been ages since I last could let loose. Days off are a rarity with Croning, but I told him mental breaks were necessary for stimulating fresh ideas, and he gave just like that. Not to goof all I want, how I want. Hey, did you see Bravely Legends yet? What? It's insanely good, but compared to the comic, Mia lines were kinda... So much for relaxing. I've never been to this Trion mall place before, but it seems perfect for launching the day away. Actually, relaxing here might be a teensy bit tough for me though.
Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
Tonight's both premiere of Bravely Legends and the re-release of Mishy in Boots. I cannot see a brand new flick, but Mishy is the kind of movie that's grown on you more with every watch. We both got the same showtime though, so I can only catch one today. Decisions. That's a decision that we are now needing to make, I suppose, because... Let me save the game.
Thank you for your visit today.
Okay, we've got some showtime to you. Why don't we get the movie? There's nothing in particular I want to see, but well, if you want to watch something that's badly, I guess I can get along. If I'm going with Jordan, then I probably shouldn't invite anyone else.
Step right up.
Welcome to the Stardust Cinema. Thank you for choosing us today.
Sacred journey. See the movie critics are raving
Watch a movie with Jordan.
theaters.
Jordan seems interested in for some reason. Maybe I'll invite her. What's playing right now? Animation action movie.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will be
Already
open
watched
as
that.
well.
Okay.
Please keep all tables
Mishy in
organized
Boots.
and enjoy
Mishy not viewed, not purchased. Okay, so we can do that. Mishy in Boots. That's 2 tickets for Mishy in Boots. Wish to come out for the mirror total. Time for a silly movie moment. Ben and Jordan headed into the theater, having decided to take a little break. Connor is a young boy born to a very poor family. After working themselves to the bone and saving money for their beloved son, his parents take him on a trip to Crossbell. It was there that they bought him a plushie of the Independent State marvelous mascot Mishy. Through some mysterious magic, Mishy's plushie gains a mind of its own, allowing it to speak with Connor. Mishy's sole dream is to wear clothing and live like a normal human being. However, in order to achieve this dream, he must first grant human wishes. Connor, more than happy to be with the wish bearer, promises to get Mishy a full set of clothes. Overjoyed, Mishy grants his wish without a second thought. In return, Connor gives Mishy a shirt, a pair of pants, and some spare socks. The last thing Mishy needed to become a human was two long boots. But just as his dream was on the cusp of realization, Connor had a thought, a very selfish thought. It's kinda convenient to have Mishy around.
It worked just like you said! I won the Z1 car model from the sweepstakes! You're the best, Mishy!
What did I tell you, Connor? You're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. I'd do anything to see you smile. So how about getting me those marvelous boots now, huh? Then I can become a real human. We can go on walks and dance till the sun goes down.
Shut up. Just keep your mouth shut and grant me more wishes.
Yeah?
Oh, sorry, buddy. I don't know if my monthly allowance can cover the cost of those boots. Just wait a little longer, okay? Here, let me get you some socks to hold you over.
So you're breaking your promise. I understand now. You're nothing more than a greedy piece of trash who's trying to get a wishy at the expense of Mishy. Begone, worthless human. I'd make a much better one than you.
Huh? Hey! What are you... Stop it! I thought we were the bestest friends! Ah!
And so he died. The end. This movie is still extremely dark. It's a freaking kids movie. What the fuck? And Jordan's like, what the fuck did I just endure? What is this? I don't really dislike Mishy or whatever, but okay, I'm just gonna ask, what kind of reaction were you trying to get out of me by showing this? Oh, you didn't like it? I thought you would have enjoyed the whole malicious vibe he gave off at the end. I mean, yeah, sure, that part was interesting enough, but did they really need to have Mishy say all that? It just seems completely out of character for him, you know, based on what I've heard. For someone who acted like all this interest, she sure seems hung up on this. Well, she didn't have that look of disgust when she hit something, so I guess I got a passing grade in her book. Hey, looks like they are selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Having finished their work session, they continued with life.
Step right up.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
Bravely Legends. Awakening of the Flame. I refuse to let anyone die.
Maybe
Awaken!
Agnes and Elaine, maybe? That's 3 tickets. Oh. What did they say? Agnes, if I say Agnes and Judith?
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly.
Ben headed into the theater with his company of choice, having decided to take a break from work. We already watched this movie, so I'll skip the red dialogue. I'm just gonna play the part that's voiced. There we go.
I want to save everyone. I don't want a single life to be snuffed out. Burning aura that resides within me. Please, grant me your strength.
This can't be! You burned through my darkness barrier!
No, not the darkest barrier!
Damn, kid. Really had to wait until the very last second to awaken, didn't you? And that aura.
Thank you, Master. I finally understand what the flame you gave me back then really was. It's hope given form. And with my will, there's no limit to how strong I can become.
What is this power? This is impossible. How could these petulant children be capable of using the aura of legends?
Time to repay what you did to my friends.
Take this!
Yeah.
Scorching Flame Fist! Ultimate Burst!
Ah! Can't be. Ah!
And so everyone died. The end. See, that was a fun movie. And I found that the part where it's focused on the bonds between friends especially touching. Particularly when Akira and Crash reconciled after their misunderstanding. Yeah, that's part of that might have been a bit cliche, but it also reminds me how thankful I am for my own friends. Honestly though, I'm a little surprised that that was the part that resonated with you the most. Really? But I'm fighting alongside all my friends right now, just like the characters in the movie did. We've been through a lot together, and everyone at Archive Solutions is dear to me. I've learned so much from you and the rest of and we've had each other's backs through this and that and thick and thin. Fair. I guess it's the same for me in a way. I'm blessed with so many amazing friends, and you're right at the top of the list. Then when I think about it, it's like that maybe I see this movie in a slightly different light. I haven't read the original comic, but even on its own merits, this film is fantastic. The story was pretty standard fare, but the characters were really well fleshed out, and the battle scenes sucked you right in. Oh, and I was super satisfied with the ending. That hook is in the last scene was killer. I can't wait to see what happens next. For sure, even without having the context of the source material, it was a real fun watch to top to bottom. And given how good it was, I'm looking forward to seeing how the animation industry progresses from here. Oh, and I was super impressed with how much passion the voice actors put into their performances too. Just seeing how well they breathed life into their characters really inspired me. Even though we're all actors, it was clear that voice actors have the strengths that are totally different from an on-camera actor like me. And their unique skills and know-how aren't something you can expect just anyone to be able to match on a whim. True, capturing the depth and nuance of a character with only your voice is a tall ask for anyone used to having the whole toolkit at their disposal. Hearing your thoughts on all this is rekindling my curiosity about voice acting. Maybe I'll try listening for that kind of thing next time I watch an animated movie or tune in on a radio drama. Having finished their break, Ben and his crew resumed their work.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly, Marks. You'll also find the Vern store,
That's having watched the movie. I'm gonna save. There we
a
go.
movie theater, affordable clothing retailers,
Shoot.
and other
Wrong
various
way.
boutiques to peruse.
Not this way.
Wait, can I not? What?
To be left out, Mishy's little
Shoot.
chef.
What do you mean?
Here to join him in the Republic.
Whoops.
Now, all together, everybody, let's
Not this
make
way.
Wishy with Mishy.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, so there's another objective somewhere. Okay, I missed that. I was like, did the game soft lock me randomly or hard lock really? Because that would require me to reset the game for a bit. That's weird, but it's not. It's just the fact that I have I need to go here first.
Welcome to the Liberal Boutique.
The Liberal Boutique? Because I've never actually come to this place. For potential presents, you mean? This time for round two then? Yeah, sorry to drag you along for this, but I could use your expert opinions again. Whatever. Some expensive looking rings and necklaces here accessories are a safe bet, right? Hard pass on the rings for obvious reasons, and I already got a necklace for Elaine. He will wear specialty imports. Nah, that'd be too souvenir-y. Obviously, what's about something showier than like the model ship? It's sure real medium, but her taste is lean more typical teenage girl. Whoa, at this price I should buy the jewelry section several times over. Cornelia, the Dull Knight, most novels published in the kingdom. They're definitely right up her alley, but chances are she really read them. Never realized you were so bad at making decisions. Oh, it's more that this one's stumper. It's a stumper. This ain't the same as shopping for a childhood friend. Like I'd know either way. Maybe head up for the night. If her birthday is the same day as the rocket launch, you've still got time. A little under half a week for all that's worth. This rushing won't make it any easier though. What's up? Nothing really. It's hard to see why you bent over backwards just to give something to someone else. Sure, people say that's how birthdays are meant to be, but I don't exactly have a good frame of reference. Can't blame you for that. Anyway, what now? Wanna keep at it? Nah, I'll save it for next time. Sorry again for roping you along. You gave me a lot of good stuff to chew on, though. Makes no difference to me. The Berlin thrown tomatoes, huh? They're crazy bitter, but with a strong, savory kick. Despite that, there used to be a decent wealth of sweets and snacks here. Snacks that use them. Might as well work my way from on one side of the comet to the other. There's a decent wealth of acerbic tomatoes, sweets and snacks. Might as well work. They have a decent. Sorry, it's the same dialogue. So yeah, there I am, just a promised Miss Supermaid. All you need is for me to play shopkeep starting tomorrow, right? Consider this an operation unlock. Ever freewheeler, aren't we? In stark contrast to your younger brother. Nevertheless, your abilities are most dependable. I leave them in your care. In your care, then both the boutiques as well as the other matter at hand. Okie dokie. I'm used to running a retail via drone anyway, and run it I will. With flair and vantage and flying colors. Self-assurance is well and good, but you try to keep at least modicum of your wits about you if possible. After all, every bet you placed at the sportsbook this evening was off the mark, no? Pride cometh before the fall, as they say. Why, whatever could you mean? Busted. But man, she catches wind so quick, it's spooky. And this is me talking. Guess that's just one more reason to rest easy though, knowing what's ahead. The boutique will be left in Mr. Rhine's care for the duration of the business trip. As you can see, he's a bit of a freewheeling sort, even still. I will vouch for a bit of history of the job. Do you feel a liberty to direct anything you may require to him? The boutique was asked to help out with the boutique for a while, being a Liberalian myself. You wouldn't know it by looking, but working in retail is right into my wheelhouse, considering this operation on luck.
All our products are shipped directly from Libero. We'll be looking forward to your next visit.
And now we can go to the map. Or the bulletin boards. Might as well save again. It's getting late. Should probably look it over before long. Examining the bulletin board will advance the main story, causing forest RPGs, connection events, and other side content to disappear. Is there anything I missed? I don't see any green markers. Or can I teleport to other locations? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't. And do that, but I did everything, so there's not.
So, what's next on the agenda?
I'm just gonna check one more time to make sure that there's nowhere with a forest RPG. Although no, there shouldn't be, because It should show up if green icons and there aren't any, so it's done.
Nothing here of note that I can see, except this old sticker thing.
Must be the municipal office's tracking ID tag. There's one on every bulletin board. Not seeing any torn paper bits, though. That person just now. They were wearing an Aramis uniform. It couldn't be her, could it?
Hey.
No, she was wearing regular clothes last I saw her. But I swear, that was the same hair color as...
Hey! Somebody's here, and something feels off about them.
Hmm? Oh, right. She's making the shadows thicker?
Damn, no response on delivery or certain. This urban legend is absurd. Who would devise a process so markedly inefficient and stop it after it hasn't even fan of yours? Not likely. Wait, I recognize that guy. May as well post one here too. I'll take it down in 2 or 3 days. If still get no response, I'll have to resort to leaning on my underworld connections. Then I'll seek the authorities on that Spriggan or whatever he calls himself and have him rotten in the cell. Thanks, but I'll pass it. Feels like my freedom too much. What? Where'd you come from? I should have sworn no one was here a second ago. In case you haven't looked up at the sky a while, it's a little dark out. Probably just didn't see us. Now about the forest video you got there. How about you give me the lowdown? Does that mean you're him? Van Arkwright, Spriggan at your service. Don't know where that urban legend thing is coming from, but yeah. Your name, on the other hand, popped in the fine column of today's Star Times. Curious to hear about Henry Valentino, Deputy Secretary of the Department of Commerce, needs my help with. Don't go over spoon my identity out loud, you fool. I think the rumor of the Spriggan in the capital were true after all. So then, what's the story, little girl? I'm one of my 10 part-timers. Don't mind her, she knows how to keep a secret. But if the details of my request were to be leaked to the public, I'd be ruined. Chill out, my man. She may not look at, but she is a consummate pro in this line of work. In fact, I think she could be a real asset to you. Or what, you got something against kids, Mr. Deputy Secretary? Nothing of the sort. I suppose having got someone from the younger crowd would be useful, considering who it is you'll be dealing with. I only ask that you understand my prudence in this matter. I cannot afford to let him let this get out. What's this stuffy old man deal? He's some kind of high-level official or something? That is the tippy top of the Department of Commerce, so also has a reputation for being a sly opportunist. Heard through the grapevine a fair amount of this sky-high income is right money. Say they must be looking to the other way if it's true. I trust that And what I said is that in this car, stay in this car. Well, Mira has no object now that I wait, sorry. Well, Mira is no object. Know that if word of this gets out, I'll have the authorities on you in a heartbeat. Are you quite clear? Crystal, I won't tell you so, Mr. Promise. Permission to trap this brick into my permission to trap this brick in my shadows for a few days, then toss him out and back naked. Denied. I wouldn't name Jordan if she did that. That would be extremely embarrassing, and he would probably never be this piece of shit, such a piece of shit again. Gotcha. So you're concerned about your son's strange behavior? Just to confirm, his full name is Jeffrey Valentino, right? As in the leader of the notorious Desire Gang. Correct. He's supposedly popular amongst the rowdies lots, not that I particularly care about that mind. He's got himself arrested by the guild in February and was even imprisoned for a little while. Considering my position, I was left with a little choice but to post his hefty bill. The tidy sum I paid to keep the tabloids on and paper at bay sent me back quite a bit as well. Oh, and don't get any funny ideas about using this as leverage against me. One call to my connections at the CID and your history. Sure, except for the part where I have also contacts with the CID. You're a complete buffoon. I hope we can throw you into prison, buddy. Chill, we ain't in the business of blackmail. But he's bluffing about the CID connections part. Even if he did, we also have connections with the CID. This is not gonna help him in the slightest. Dumbass. Back on topic, you mentioned that after you bailed your son out, he was in the state of near insanity. Kept spouting that what sounded like nonsense, as if he was afraid of something and would barely eat that about to sum it up.
You didn't see what that monster did to our guys. I never want to lay eyes on that thing again. If we went up against it, we'd be slaughtered for sure.
More or less, I've no clue what happened to him, but after the fact that he shut himself away at home, if only he had stayed that way until everything blew over. But he's been sneaking out every night for the past month or so, right? Much to my chagrin, yes, even after I started locking him into his room. Every blasted time, he managed to escape and subsequently disappear without a trace. Sounds like the kid's basically still in prison. Okay, I think we've got the gist of the situation. Just one more question. There any particular way you'd like this first video to be settled? We'll keep everything in confidence, but bear in mind, I'm gonna be handling this my way, at least to some extent. July 9th at 10 PM. It's always peaceful around here at night. Still, didn't expect to wind up in Leverett twice in one day. So what now? After all, that garbage, are we really gonna do that old snob's request? I only ask one thing, stop my son from causing me any more trouble than he already has. To that end, you may use whatever means you see fit, whether that be intimidation or even breaking a bone or two, I don't give a damn. I draw the line at letting him die, however. If a funeral were to be held, the media would descend upon me like the vultures they are. He did all all that mouthing about his son, then he drove off to go live up in the Chardon district. Is that really what normal families are like? Nah, I wouldn't say so. That said, families come in all shapes and sizes. They're all a little different. And this one's got a problem child who's always out of the house by about 10:30. As it so happens, my mansion is in the most affluent neighborhood in all of Levre. Just between us, it's uphill from the Rampart residence. Our backyard was recently outfitted with a pool. Number of maids on staff that increased tenfold, and let's go see this earth-shattering or ordained by the goddess mention of this for ourselves. Depending on how things go, I might need those shadow powers of yours, okay? Ugh, it's always I need this and I need that. If you whatever, fine. Family, huh? The travel menu is temporarily unavailable.
Late. My wife's gonna kill me.
Ah, did you want to buy something? We're about to close up shop, but you can still come in if you'd like. We can only accept two to-go orders at this hour though. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, and just so you know, fresh sweet spoils fast, so make sure you eat those sooner rather than later. I'm taking tomorrow off to play with Julie and Marie. Auntie Clarice had told me I should go out and have fun every now and then. Though I'd really rather be spending my time with the store I want to learn as much as I can, so I am able to help her in the future.
Welcome!
If memory serves, Deputy Secretary Valentino lives up on the hill above here. He's extremely unpleasant, and his son is, well, let's just say, the apple didn't fall from the tree. Oh, and get this. He sees Deputy Secretary Kincaid as a rival simply because he climbed up the ladder a bit faster than him. Oh, of course he did. He takes shots at him every chance he gets. Man, he's such a jealous little creature. Right. He's technically in the equal standing with Renee's dad. Talk about rough, having to compete with an upstart deputy secretary. Doesn't seem like the gossip Rex are talking much about at all, but it's a fairly well-known rumor around those parts. You'd have to be deaf to not hear about it. Hey, Albert! I know that. That was delicious! After a hard day of work, there's nothing that hits the spot better than Clara's home cooking. Can't argue there. I'd love to top it off with some dessert, but I should probably lay off the sweets for the day. Yeah, definitely gotta watch my calorie intake after having some of that Andalusia cake this afternoon. Wait, you had what? And you didn't get me any? That's so not fair! You don't have any room to talk, Marie. Not after you went and ordered cake with my Mira. Well, that was that, and this is this. You two are so adorable. Oh, hey, fan. Good evening. And who's this? A new helper? Yeah, more or less. Just a temp, though. Nice to meet you. Man, being the student council president is much more grueling than I expected. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as Ren. No, you will not, but Ren is literally OP as shit in everything she ever does. She's like she's the Gareth Sue of this series. Of Mary Sue, I guess. But it was my choice to pursue its path. I need to get out of the job as soon as possible. I came to get my brother since he was late coming home. So I think this makes total sense. I got a reward for my good deed, and now I know he's got a Lucia cake. I'm gonna keep annoying him until he gives me a slice. And he didn't though. We ate all of it. I'm definitely curious about your new assistant, but my batteries are running on empty. That's what working all day does to you. As soon as I get home and take a shower, I'm gonna hop straight into bed. Makes sense. But neither that. There's no better balm of a weary soul than this cafe sweets. When all's said and done, us insurance workers need to take a break and treat ourselves every now and then. This is a necessary expense. But some stuff happened to them on this home front and demoted. Now he just runs around helping different divisions with his and dad. He must be talking about Hawker from Old Town. Guess he used to be boss and employee. Hawker was a renowned businessman in his heyday and his rep was deserved. He was really good at his job. But after his fall from grace, he became a shell of his former self. I probably make more money than he does now, honestly. We probably can't go to Anya's house at this point, but I would like.
Damn,
yes.
The view from here is even better at night.
Yeah, it's nice, I guess. I wonder if he's seeing this from wherever he is, too.
What on earth are you thinking, walking about so late at night? We're going home, right? We're going home right this instant. Huh? I was only taking a brief after dinner stroll. What was that? Nothing. A young lady like her shouldn't be out late at night. This is uncalled for. Would I have erred in the manner I raised her? Yes, you made your point. You have to go home now. Would you be so overbearing?
Would you look at that?
Doesn't look like there's any value info here. Phew, great work today, people. Alright, traveling was worth it with how much you got. For sure. For sure, but wow, I've never finished at so many spots one day before. It's a good thing I bought this. If I bought this scooter, I don't know how you do it, Kyle. Biking around for hours and on end. That's not even mentioning how you actually kept up with us. Yeah, but my legs feel like spaghetti now. Though I am proud of myself for catching up at the very end. Why don't you get yourself a scooter too? I don't know, cycling is my second favorite hobby. I feel like it better be like betraying my bike if I switched over. I'd be like getting a divorce, you know. That's not even remotely the same thing. By the way, I've heard that if you go to Longley, you'll be able to see the rocket launch. Why don't we all take a trip there? Should check that out, and some fishing to do for one. Oh, I'd be so down for that. Fishing with my besties and seeing the launch up close and personal, sign me up. That sounds fun, but the Longley oh. Since some of the Longley bound trains are probably all booked, there also are fishing gear to consider. If you want to bring them along, then going by train or bus is off the cards. Maybe we could take our scooters all the way to Longley? Yeah, that's not happening. I've never heard of anyone going that far out by scooter, and even if you could, it'd be pretty tough. Still, I'd be lying if I said I didn't like that idea of us going to Longley together on the day of launch. Is there some way you can make it work? Guess getting a Longley by scooter is off the table, huh? I really wanted to see the rocket launch. Seeing the launch is the main reason I want to go to Longley, but I'd also like to go streaming. It's like some stream fishing. The rivers here are clear as can be, and I hear it has some rare fish. Oh, I'm totally pooped right now, though I did have tons of fun. Longley, huh? Getting there by scooter or bike would definitely be a challenge. But there's gotta be some way the three of us can go.
I take great pride in my culinary creations. Do come.
Residential area is supposed to be full of upper class folks. And I just know my gourmet tacos when we hit with them. My addictive junk food menu is all set and ready to go. And I've got some village clinching sites and alcohol to go with it naturally. They're all better brace themselves, because after today they are gonna be fine thinking for my delicious foods.
Shoot, wrong way.
Mom, why are you home? So, of booze. Ew, reek of booze. Hi, my sweetie Julie Shake. I decided not to pull on all nighters for tonight. Didn't this me? Guess what happened today? Exclusive bookstore and another contract. Ooh, hard work pay off as curse. And just when I got excited that she was early for once, I gotta do something fast. Okay, Mom, we're going inside now. I'll pay the taxi fare. Oh dear God, poor girl. Wait, keep up the good work. I will not cries, Mom. Would you please get your act together? I swear to Adios, my mom is unbelievable. I get she's this big important person at her company, but she really shouldn't be causing problems for people like this. Miss Head of Sales here is a regular of mine, always guiding her home when her night's darker than the frame of my shades. Tonight's an exception though. See, she's early and her son's dizzy because of it ironically. But maybe that's just his love blaring out. And it's ready to write a page that'll spice up the book that is her life, maybe. I wonder how Lua and Sayla are faring now. Sayla seemed to have bounced back, but Lua still looked so discouraged. Oh, good goddess, please give those girls another chance. How good of you to stop by and say hello. Of course, I happen to be in the area for a financial association meeting and thought, why not greet my old friends Ludens? My humblest apologies for doing it at so late an hour, however. At best be on my way. Please take care of yourself. You as well. Ah, one more thing. While you're here, why not offer up a prayer to the goddess? I suspect you've been looking on that front of late, no? You know me all too well, my dear friend. Naturally, I've been well accustomed to you and your ne'er-do-welling since you were a little punk. Now to try to behave tonight for once. A tall order, that is. I fear I'll never measure up to you with regard of be honest. I don't have half the faith you do, among other things. Huh, I've never seen Hug talk like this to anyone. With how much he clowns around in Old Town, I sometimes forget he's a financial world heavyweight. Shouldn't come as a surprise. He's pals with an odd retired politician. Wait, is that company car outside his? Oh man, I'm so jealous right now. So you know this guy? You sure get around, don't you? Huckberry is one of the sharpest minds I know. He's a principal figure in the public economy for a reason. It's unfortunate that he's also a bit of a playboy, but I suppose it's part of his charm. Either way, the goddess of the sky presides over us all tonight. Let us pray and give her our thanks. Ah, hello, Fan. Fancy meeting you here. And who's? Oh dear, I see you're dipping in the toe into some crime-ridden waters. Whoa, you're getting the completely wrong idea. Have fun talking your way out of this one. That was not hard, but you just walk away right now. Bye! You don't care. Oh, there's still someone here? Jula and Mary are surprisingly precious children, but they're good kids at heart. Estelle is extremely hardworking, and Charlotte will be starting Sunday school come next year. I need to do my best to ensure that children receive the best education possible, though there is one in particular that I'm concerned about. I'll make it a point to talk to him when the opportunity presents itself. Come to think of it, would be a bit too odd to be attending Sunday school, but still I worry about him. I heard he had a brush with the law at the start of this year. I haven't seen him of late. I wonder what he's up to at the moment. There's still more? Where are they? Even now, the tragedy of Krill Village weighs on my mind. The Septian Church started a fund to aid it in its reconstruction. However, the site has been closed off to the public indefinitely. The reason may pertain to the effect of the nuclear weapon, but whatever the case, I hope it will reopen soon so the bereaved may pay their respects. Yeah, makes sense. Following the strategy, we collected donations here at the chapel. The community has was exceedingly generous with their contributions, and everything was sent to the reconstruction fund. However, we were unable to go to the site and pay our respects at this time for the sake of the bereaved. I hope it will be reopened soon. Well, that's everyone we can talk to right now. Well, not really, there's 2 more people. The hour is late, my dear Charlotte. But say we go to have ourselves a nice dinner. I was fortunate to get a hold of a prime veal tenderloin, so I took it up on myself to make your favorite grilled beef. Philip, your cooking is always delicious, I'll admit it, so I'm looking forward to it. However, why do you only ever eat instant noodles when you're alone? There's a logical explanation for this. You see, it so happens that I love instant noodles, but for you only the most dishes of meals will do. The reason I am absolutely not because I find cooking a bother when it's for myself. Perish the thought. The only thing that's perishing is your diet. My brother is an excellent chef and he always cooks in our parents' stead. He plays with me all the time and he always listens to my requests. However, when you peer beneath the surface, it's evident he is beyond hope, and that fact saddens me deeply. Oh, I love a cup of noodles. It's no lie. I assure you. Now, if you excuse me, the hour is late, and we need to go. Oh.
Whoops.
It's not the best time to drop by on this house. Okay. Well, I wanted to do that. I'm like, oh, fine, yes. Well, this is the address. Still not 10:30 yet. Should we go ahead and begin our stakeouts? Not yet. I'm gonna save the game. We're gonna do this event, and then I'm gonna stop the game for today, or for now, because we will be back later. We go ahead and begin our stakeouts. It's a little early, but we can go ahead and... Oh, wait. Shit. Ugh. You good? No, I'm not good. I forget my rolls and the milk. We can do the stakeout of rolls. Yes, I'll call Hermes. Wait, damn it. She's not delivering. Oh god, that's... Why have you... Here, if you promise you shut up, I'll give you this jawbreaker. Don't, that's this jawbreaker uses. Wanna talk about it? The wind will keep anyone from hearing. Long as we keep it down, it should be fine for us to chat. Stakeouts are normally a slog when you're alone, but as luck would have it, I've got a partner tonight.
Ix has gone missing.
Thought so. Hasn't been that long since the Oathbreaker made the 2 of you enforcers. Did something happen after that?
No, not really. There's a certain perk we enforcers get. The society basically gives us complete and total freedom to do whatever. Sounds like a terrible idea, doesn't it? At first, We were both over the moon. Unlimited Mira, no orders we had to follow. We could even pass on the Anguis's requests if we didn't feel like doing them. Some of our missions were pretty fun. Exciting, even. Felt like a good way to make use of our powers, too. And more than anything, we no longer had to kill when it wasn't necessary. In the gardens, collateral damage was pretty much a given for improving our request completion rates. That's not how it works in the society, though. To kill or not to kill. To drag others into our fights or leave them be. Those calls are left to us. Oh, and it's not like I have any problem with killing. Before, though, it wasn't even a choice. And now it suddenly is. And I guess I feel like it's the kind of thing I need to think through. Weigh the pros and cons, you know? But Ix doesn't see it that way.
You two ain't gonna see eye to eye on everything. Doesn't matter if you're twins or not. Even for slightly atypical families like yours, that's only natural.
Slightly, huh?
I told you, didn't I? Every family's just a little bit different. It's funny, I don't even know what my own parents look like, so I guess I'm one to talk on this. But here's how I look at it. In that environment, you learn to reconcile with each other's differences, even accept them, and be there for one another when you or they need it. If you think you can't reconcile or accept them, just remember there's a small part of them in you too. I think maybe that's what it means to be a family.
Do you think that's true of this guy and his son too?
If I didn't, I wouldn't have taken the job. Speaking of whom, this kid had a rep for being too smart for his own good back when he was the leader of Desire. Though now I'm starting to think he inherited his old man's slow wit. Ah! Okay, let's follow him.
Understood.
Oh, not again.
Now where are you off to?
Maybe we shouldn't use my shadow powers here.
Good call. Bust those out and we might get suspicious. Let's stick with the tried and true. Now where... Shit, that was close.
Seems like he's paranoid about people following him.
Which is a telltale sign that he's got something to hide.
could have sworn... No. I must be imagining things. I have to be on time for the rising of the dawn.
He's mumbling something to himself.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Well, come what may, we gotta press on. I think the end's in sight. Still, stay sharp.
Where the hell are we going? There you go. Problem solved. Did we lose him? No, he went in there. A door to a maintenance area. More specifically, a junction point under shared management. Shared management in the subway company and Metropolitan Expressway Authority. The lay of land forced the MEA to run on the expressway through the tunnel, so they ended up sharing space with the subway system. It's a well-known passageway. That people have the of going deep underground while passing through whether by car or train. Huh. Well, anyway, I doubt this place is open to the public, yet there are those footprints leading right inside. Yep. Things are probably gonna get hairy from here on. Ready to head in, or do you need a minute? Nah, danger is where I thrive. Let's not waste any more time and get this over with.
Let's do a search.
Free stuff. Anyway, I can do it for a little bit more time, 20 minutes or so, and then we'll have to stop there. Beltway Livery Underground Subway Junction.
I feel good as new.
Okay.
That monster! Not again. Again? You seen these things before? That's correct. You wouldn't find him right here, but why did the track suddenly disappear? That's... We'll look over there. It ran along the walls? Does the Jrpg guy have a same thing that one weirdo on the crew or something? Can't really picture the guy pulling out a compact and going inside of the motor like she does now. It doesn't look like a parkour maneuver either. Shit, something is about to make something fierce. So at least all threads are finally wearing together. He might have gone ahead of us, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't rush. I'm sure He came here with a purpose in mind. That said, we don't have time to call him back up, so I'll be leaning on you extra hard, Shadow Eater. Fine by me. I'll show you how much better I am compared to your assistants.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Then go.
Let's get this rolling.
First move's ours.
Allow me.
It's over. Let's go to the next.
Props to that, Yorda.
Yeah, there, go.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Let's get this rolling.
Take them down with a single blow. No enemy presence detected. A natural result of my support.
Yeah, there.
Search time.
Oh, yeah, treasure. An enemy mob. Joy.
Let's get this rolling.
Take them down with a single blow.
Stun them.
Pull out all the guns.
I'll cut you off. Explain. You're down. Arkwright.
Run!
How about this? Yeah, that was pretty good, actually. This place reminds me of when I was chasing 3 and 9. They kept taking all these twists and turns until they finally shook me off. I was so pissed.
Well, at least this place isn't all that complicated. I'm gonna keep the fact that I hope an escape under my hat. Wonder what they're up to now.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Got you covered.
Now or never, Arkwright.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Practically easy.
Got your number.
Feeling good.
Got you covered. Got your number. My move now.
There.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Looking good, Arkwright. There, go.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks. Beginning combat. Take them down with a single blow.
CSC, activate.
Good work. We still in one piece?
There, go. Yeah, there. Yeah. Ha, ha. Ha, there.
Monster time!
Deploying shards. You're asking for it now.
Allow me.
Manifest. Anastasia! You are me. I am you. Go ahead. So long.
Boost gauge
Now or
limiter
never,
removed.
Arkwright.
Let's do this. Activating shard command.
Thanks.
Show them what you got. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
You're almost level 16. You're not high level, Jorda. Then again, you did go do the Grim Garden. These mixed breed monsters are no clouches. Yeah, wish we could do something about that weird light. If X was here, he would have. Oh yeah, we got interrupted earlier. You were telling me about how the light hero went missing? Uh-huh.
Like I was saying earlier, we became enforcers and handled the Anguis's requests. At one point, I said to Ix, it's kinda nice not having to do all that pointless killing for a change. And in response...
What? Yeah, real funny, Yorda. Wait. You're not serious, are you?
From that day on, the two of us started falling more and more out of step. When we took work from the Anguis, Ix would go on a rampage, killing people in the bloodiest ways possible. He dragged innocents into it too. At that point, I said enough was enough and tried to stop him. And when I did...
I guess we really aren't the same, are we, Yorda? Even back when we were in the gardens and used that poison to kill everyone. You didn't want to go through with it, did you? You only played along because you pitied me. Because I'm broken and can't do anything right, huh? Is that it? Is that what you think of me?
After that, he vanished. I tried talking with Harwood and Retzi about it, but they said he hadn't gone back to the Society. It's been a little over a month since all that, I think.
Gotcha.
Dude is going
So you
insane.
gave me a 4 SPG in the hopes I might be able to sniff out your brother's trail.
Yep, that about sums it up. While searching for clues, I found a lead that pointed to him being in Edith. Too bad this place is so huge. If he wanted to hide from me, he'd have no trouble doing that here. That's when I remembered your offer to help, and I figured, what do I have to lose at this point? I was waffling for a bit, but everyone seems to say you have this amazing sense of smell, so...
Just to clarify, that whole smell bit is more figurative than literal. It's more I got a keen sense for things.
Yeah, I got that much. And I get your sweets thing too, but your I've seen and know everything crap is annoying. And stupid.
Sure, go for the throat, why don't you?
It's okay though. I had fun, and I learned something, I think. Which is that even slightly atypical people like us can still find a little bit of normal in ourselves. And thanks to you, I have a hint on how to do that.
Glad to hear it. That said, we ain't done with tonight's 4 SPG just yet. Okay, good chat, but let's... Damn it! Not one of these.
The heck is that?
Shit. Probably would have been able to take this thing if Master and Elaine were here. The odds are looking grim. But I can't give in.
You stupid monster!
Get back!
That's my line!
Hey, Risha.
What are you two doing here?
The Angel
Ren.
of Slaughter. And that woman who works with Hayley.
Short time no see, Van. I hope we aren't interrupting your playdate. Oh, and Little Miss Shadow Eater. That title belongs in the dark recesses of history, where I left it.
Did you seriously just call me Little Miss?
Yes.
Everyone, please focus. If it's like the one in the Calverd, our attacks won't be very effective against it.
All right, get ready.
My, how cowardly. Or perhaps that wasn't a mere tactical retreat. These monsters seem much more of a threat than I'd first imagined. I had the same thought, and we've likely yet to see what they're truly capable of.
Anyway, appreciate the save, you two. Now, if you don't mind me asking, what the hell are you doing here? And how much of our conversation did you catch? Okay, Ren, so you were analyzing the street camera footage of the missing persons. And you just happened to bump into Risha while she was tracking down Easterners who disappeared.
That's the long and short of it, yes. I had my Hollow perform automated analysis on that data as part of a request from the guild, which pointed me to the area underneath Leva, so I decided to investigate of my own accord. I briefly
Die komen
considered
zo aan.
inviting Agnes along, but she seemed awfully worn out.
Hoezo?
No doubt on account of her grueling counsel and part-time work.
That's prima.
On my end, Ashen asked me to find the missing Easterners. Using divination, the Li and Lu families analyzed all of the information Heiyue gathered, and we found several prospective sites. This place was one of the possibilities on the list. Wild doesn't even begin to describe those stories. Well, you both stumbled on the right place, so congrats, I guess. Okay, what's the plan now?
What else? We're gonna make use of the resources in front of us. You good with teaming up for this?
Naturally. With the four of us together, that monster will hardly prove a match.
I have no objections either. I'm grateful to have your help, Van. That goes for you as well, Yorda, right? You can drop the polite act, Shongsho. We both live and work in the shadows, so I get if niceties aren't your thing. That's not...
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We've wasted enough time as it is. Our target's probably already found his way to his destination, and the other missing people being there with him is a safe bet. What I see here is a prime chance to complete 3 requests. The Guild's, Heiyue's, and mine, in one fell swoop. So, fellow Gray Zone operators, what say we turn this situation to good account by making use of one another?
That sounds like a plan.
Only you could make a line like that convincing. Well, Yorda, is that acceptable for you as well?
Why would I care? I'm just a client working part-time. It's not like I'm one of you.
Dun, 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 dun. Then at least you have
I
joined the
never
party.
imagined the day would come when we'd be fighting side by side.
You're telling me. I thought you and him hated me after what I did. Back on Nemeth Island.
Water under the bridge. Besides, if you were gonna backstab me, you'd have done it by now.
The least we can do is be cordial. Let's do our best. You're okay with me calling you Yorda, yes? Sure, whatever. Not bad.
You still have your giant accuracy, Risha. Friend. I mean, Risha still has her giant thing,
I'm up.
whatever that is. I don't remember what that weapon's called.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Multiple enemies. Down. Be careful.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Hack and slash.
Follow up, right!
Here's a freebie.
Too slow!
Now or never, Arkride.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Go full throttle. COC, activate.
Right on cue! Focus unleashed! More to go!
Prepare.
Yeah?
Have some more.
And that's done.
Forgive me. May you rest in peace.
Poetry in motion, Risha.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Go!
Beginning combat.
Ha!
Take them down with a single blow. Don't be hasty. You're still not close enough.
They were in over their heads. I'll try against that one. No letting up.
More to go!
Go! Understood. Here's a preview. Now or never, Arkwright. Show them what you got! Too slow!
All you, Ren!
Here's a... There! Risha! I'll cover you! I'll mow you down! Oh, that was mine.
Smooth moves you got, Min. Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Enemy mob. Go! Stun them!
Let's get this rolling.
Show me how it's
Be
done.
more potent.
Good evening, and welcome to my humble tea party.
Oh, Ren, and your stupid
Now
tea
close
parties.
your eyes.
Of death.
Grand
Your tea parties of death.
Ren!
Allow me.
You're
And dead.
Not bad. Let's do a search. Go!
Take them down in a single blow.
Yeah! Stun them! Those are changed in the edge. Stun them!
Allow me.
Together. Understood. How about this? Here! Right on cue!
Prepare.
How about this? There! Allow me! Understood.
Let us begin.
I'll make this quick.
Now is the time to
Second
feast.
step.
Prepare.
like petals in the wind. This world is transient.
Summer! Parasolini pirouette.
Boost gauge expanded. Boost gauge is complete.
I need to keep at it.
A mighty foe. Remain on guard.
Looks like the gang's on here.
I'll tango with you.
Charge attack at the ready. Quite a reception you have.
They're down. Stay in step.
Prepare. Boost gauge.
Oh, that was an achievement for
that was nice.
100,000 damage or more in one attack. That was, I can't believe that, especially considering it hits everyone, so that means that it stacks up.
I'll make this quick.
Prepare.
Stay in step. Start here.
And that one's also dead.
Forgive me. Rest in peace.
Smooth moves you got, Yin.
What a lovely treasure chest.
Is it? It's a security level chest. Hacking in the game time.
operation. Error.
Okay.
Reattempting infiltration. Error. Reattempting infiltration. Error.
No, I tried to. Darn it! Retry.
Infiltration.
How am I?
Re-attempting infiltration.
No, 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 no.
Error.
I don't get it. This one is Spain already. Great.
Error.
No!
Re-attempting
I hate this stupid mechanic. It's so stupid. It's so... No!
Error. Re-attempting. Filtration. Error.
Oh! No, it's just level 1! What is this? No, 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 no. No! It's also dead. I hate this stupid minigame. It's so dumb. It's such a waste of my time. Every single time. It's like, I don't... It doesn't respond nicely. It's an extremely annoying minigame. Okay, go to the left. But how then? You can't go to the right because then you're stuck. If you go straight, you're stuck. If you go right, it's... And this is also stuck. What? Oh! The only way you can... No! This is not the way I was going. It just wasn't. Where are you going? Stupid piece of shit. No, no, go here. You. F-A-R-D. Okay, I swear to God, if... This part is so dumb. Oh God. Here, go this way, go this way, go this way. Straight, 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 straight. Yes, okay.
Analyzing code. Security clear.
That begin part was dumb. What, who decided that? That was stupid. Okay, we got the thing. And we got SP, so that's good. We got all the stuff we need. This is why you do all the things. I think I've got everything in this part of the map. I got everything in this part of the map. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was, though. Okay, now we go here.
You got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Now then.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
Oh, okay. Okay, we need to go here, go down, go here, and go straight, and then we should be.
Ren, you happen to know where Agnes is at?
Agnes? She should be in her dorm room. Why? Do you miss her? Well, I'd be more than happy to give her a call.
Get it. I'm just curious, thanks, man.
Oh yeah. Is that what he was worried about back at Trion Mall?
On their knees. The initiative's ours.
Go all in on her.
Risha!
Nita.
Ben!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Keep it moving, Yorda.
Now it's my turn.
Who's gauge?
That.
It's only natural.
Moving in!
Here goes.
Okay.
Now then.
I don't have a choice.
And those things are dead.
Oh, that was nothing.
Poetry in motion, Risha.
Multiple enemies.
DOC activate! Risha!
Kadunk and dead.
There we are.
I think that's just optional stuff again. Yeah,
Oh.
that's just it.
Treasure.
What a pleasure.
Try harder. Now it's my turn.
Preparations are complete. Allow me.
Following up.
I'm up.
Allow me.
Right on cue.
Yeah. Here. There. Stun them.
Man.
Show me what you got.
out, Yin!
You're the.
Hey.
How about this one?
Well,
Plenty of
what a
growing
nice little chest. I need to keep at it. Grew stronger, but not taller.
They're down.
You're still growing, but you don't have
They
to worry
didn't
about
put up
that.
much of a fight, did they?
They did not. They were dead in 2 seconds.
Forgive me. May you rest in peace.
Initiative ours. Risha. Yes.
Oh, that was nothing. The legendary Sancho starts again.
The initiative ours. Would you mind?
All in a day's work. Fine job, Ren.
Oh, it's a heating station.
Yes, that's better.
Save the game. Boss battle time.
There they are.
Yes, but something's off.
That's a pretty big crowd. I'm getting bad vibes from all this.
The world is enslaved by a pathological disease. The white population is infested with anti-immigration sentiment, while Easterners are immured by tradition. Mankind is powerless before their own inhibitions, snared in the sin shackled to them from birth.
Crimson Sin?
But don't lose heart, for salvation yet awaits humanity. This false night we call our lives shall be exposed, and the new dawn will rise to guide us.
D.
Oh no.
We have to do something.
I know. Let's get in there and bust this up. We gotta get rid of that white miasma. Don't care how you do it, so long as it's done.
Got it.
Show's over, folks.
Who are they?
You're...
Wake up!
Why am I?
Be gone, demons!
Suppression spell? Activate!
Shadow skill. Abractio tenebrae.
dare you interfere? The women I don't recognize, but you're that good-for-nothing Spriggan.
The one and only. This makes, what, our third parley? Except this time, you're like a whole different person.
We'll be holding on to her for the time being. Better start scrounging up some more Mira for the next ransom. Shut up! What part of we're not going anywhere did you not get?
You ain't acting like yourself, Jeffrey Valentino. Whatever happened to the sharp, cold-blooded leader of Desire, the most notorious delinquent gang in Edith? And the hell was up with the grand sermon a minute ago? Who died and made you Archbishop?
Jesus Christ,
So the old man didn't have the stones to confront his prodigal son, who he had locked up under the same roof. Instead, he resorted to putting up a 4-SPG.
Those eyes.
Don't tell me. You read that book.
What book are we talking about? Did I miss something? The Book of Doom?
Dark. No. Distorted light energy.
What's happening to my shadow?
What is this? Unnatural power.
No, not yet. There's more where this came from. I've been chosen by the new dawn, by the harbinger of change, who will transcend this wretched world.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell happened to him? Jeffrey Valentino, the mice execute.
What the hell is that?
A good
A
question.
mechanical body? Is he like that invisible creature from before?
Get over yourself, you prick! I'm gonna dismantle you piece by piece, and then...
You've left yourself wide open!
That's it!
Now die!
Wait, this again? Haven't heard a peep out of you since April. Welcome back to the real world. Congrats on setting a world record for longest nap ever taken, Mare Bear.
I wasn't napping, you jerk! You never change, do you?
I guess not.
If I had a 50 Mira coin for every time you jumped in the line of fire for someone else, I'd be a very rich hollow.
That is true.
Guess I did do that with Agnes before. Well, you know how it is. A client getting hurt would wreck my rep. So, I'm curious. What made you pop in?
Well, I just felt like it, that's all.
Of course you
As
did.
the one and only MKESV-004, I can very well come and go as I please.
Nah, you ain't slipping this one past me. There's a set condition for when you show up like this. You've only ever appeared when Agnes was nearby with a Genesis device. Even when you took over Yume's body, the Genesis was within range of my Zypha's connection. If you're here now, then was that never a condition in the first place? Or has the situation changed? Fine, we can table this for now. If you're here, I'm assuming you're ready to go, right?
Naturally.
Together with those shard functions you got from Marduk, my support capabilities will shine brighter than ever.
Good to hear. It's been a while, but how's about we kick this party up a notch, huh?
Way ahead of you. Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I'll bear it.
What is that? It's Van's special form. Wait, but on Yes isn't.
Darkness-clad demon bear.
Good. The transformation
Randall.
went off without a hitch. Your strength in this form should be even higher than before.
Ah, I see. So you bound its power so I could have a tighter grip on the reins. Still like an explanation on how you did that. But I'm not about to bite the hand that feeds. Alright, you silver spoon brat. Come and get it! I'm the seasoned nightmare here. So if you think you can take me, you've got another thing coming! Don't mock me, Spriggan!
The Grendel can take multiple consecutive turns. Select what actions you want to take from the list and perform some heavy-hitting moves. You cannot take consecutive turns if you defend. Mare will always act as a support during Grendel battles. Standard attack crafts, powerful crafts during a single string of attacks can only be used once. Magic crafts, powerful magic attack crafts during a single attack can only be used once as craft.
How's it feel to bear the nightmare again after so long?
I haven't forgotten this feeling for a single second.
I'm glad to hear it. But don't go getting cocky just yet.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to give this guy the thrashing of a lifetime.
Let's stay on the offensive. Hit them with their full might.
I'll lend a hand.
Right on cue.
Now's the time to boost.
Do we have
Practically easy mode.
last time? Damage was 30%.
Activating sharp command.
Thank you. My thanks. Let's stay on the offensive.
I feel great.
Prepare!
Sucker!
Yorda!
Initiating drive.
Got to come! Have some more! You see what kind of nightmare you are. After I crush you. That's my line, buddy. Now, time to bring you back to reality.
You're asking for it now.
Allow me.
Sucker!
We'll take that.
Activate an S boost to increase the number of things. I really read that. We already did that. We already had that. Okay.
Practically easy mode.
I'll slaughter you.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Activating sharp command.
Thank you. My thanks. Hit them with their full might.
sacrifice, that which ushers in the new dawn.
I'm afraid we don't have time to indulge in your delusions. We will free your heart from the demon's claws.
Certain arts will prove most effective.
Full might. Would you mind? Got you!
Out of my way!
You're the one in the way. You want to see the dawn so bad? Then go to bed already.
Wow, that is a better good line.
Moving in!
Feeling
Yeah, good luck.
good.
Please! Prepare yourself!
Now's the time to boost. Prepare.
We'll take that. Activating sharp command.
Thank you. My thanks. Hit them with their full might.
I feel great.
Let's stay on the offensive.
I'll lend a hand.
No escape! Here goes! Take this! Follow up! Certain arts will prove most effective.
Practically easy mode.
Certain arts.
Now it's my turn.
Allow me.
Follow up.
Prepare.
Have some more!
Get going, Dan. Use a sharp piece to get the upper hand.
Practically easy mode.
SP absorption, Paris, ADMG.
Hit them with their full might.
Oh, also I want more this.
Activating sharp command.
Thank you. My thanks.
ADMG,
Stay on the offensive.
HP absorption, heavy spike, regional beatdown, yeah. We're gonna destroy you. In the name of, I don't know. Your delusions being destroyed, I guess? Bye. Enjoy that.
Impossible!
An 1.5 damage bonus on top of already having a 30% damage
bad.
bonus, so that's good.
I can improve further still.
Let's see. Let's watch what we did. We did triple set, so Tenderizer, Excelcraft, Super Chain, EX Chain, and Shard commands. Yeah, and we got everyone to level 19 or 20, so that's good as well. Also good use of the engine for a while there.
No! This can't be happening! I've evolved beyond my human form!
No, you kinda default, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Who will bring forth a new dawn? Who will end this farce of a world?
Is this guy with those freaks who held us captive until we were 3?
Wait! What are you?
Stop
Stop being such a spoiled brat! You worthless piece of human waste! You were once a crafty son of a bitch back when you led Desire. The kind who'd aid and abet the world's most heinous mafia. The kind who'd kidnap a young lady and drain her family of everything they had. The kind who'd put his friend in the mafia's line of fire after he wanted out of the gang, keeping him from ever seeing his girlfriend again. The kind with a power-hungry, money-grubbing shitbag of a father who only sees you as a pain in his ass. Then, after Desire went under, you turned into a nobody who couldn't even hold on to his own twisted idea of glory! But despite all that, despite being a hellspawn kicked out of Gehenna's front gate, at least you were still you! In the same way that no one's 100% evil, you had your own moral compass to live by, didn't you? And even if he was only out for himself, and just trying to avoid knocking on the criminal underworld's door, your father followed his code too, when he went out posting 4 SPGs to save your worthless ass! But if you want to spit in his face and throw everything away, all to run off to some fantasy land, then by all means. Because at the end of the day, the only one who can decide what's best for you is you yourself.
Van...
What a load of sentimental bullshit. I always knew you were soft deep down. To think Almato was brought down by some wuss. What a sick freaking joke. Damn it.
I didn't bring down no one. They were their own undoing. I get now that you were being compelled to act by that strange power. But just answer me one thing. Are you gonna keep up this wandering around at night business? Or will you stay home and keep out of trouble?
Guessing my asshole father put you up to asking that. Don't think I'm gonna have much choice there, honestly. Why the hell did I even come to this place? Why did
That's a good question.
give that weird-ass speech?
What? Look out! Get back!
The fuck? The hell is that?
Damn it!
Aw, bested by a bunch of filthy, stinking cheaters. How sad. If I'd only been up against you and Yorda, that guy would have had his brains and guts splattered all over the ground.
Oh, you piece of shit. He is so delusional. My god.
Props, Yorda. You did a bang-up job tracking me this far. I'd have been doubly blown away if you had spoiled my experiment. But it was a smashing success. Too bad for you.
Ix, what are you saying?
You little shit. Don't tell me he's involved in all this.
Did Harwood have a hand in putting together this religious farce?
Oh.
Who can say? Actually, nah. I won't string you along this time. You'll find out soon enough anyway. The Oathbreakers got nothing to do with this, and I'm not acting on any orders from the Anguis. Oh yeah, and I've been ignoring those calls from that annoying old fart with the bowl cut.
Bowl cut? You mean... I had already surmised as much.
Friendly word of warning. There's not much time left. That's why I picked up this little side hustle. And I can do that because it's my privilege as an enforcer.
What? No way.
Is that Agnes's? No. Ix, wait! Just talk to me, please!
what? I have nothing to say to you. And I don't got time to chat now that trouble's on its way in. Like I said before, we're not the same. You do your thing and I'ma do mine. Here's an idea. Why don't you go work for him? I'll bet that old pushover will let you do whatever the hell you want. Hey!
Nix!
See you around, Yorda.
Don't go. So that's Yorda's brother. I've never seen that type of teleportation before.
Neither have I. It wasn't at all like the kind the Society uses. Without so much as a warning, he was gone. It's as though his very existence was simply erased.
That's not possible! Why? Why can't I get a reading? He was right here just a second ago, but it's like every trace of him is gone.
Hey, deep breaths. I'm sure there's a trick behind it we're not seeing. Like maybe it has something to do with that white object he was holding. Bet we can confirm that with everyone's favorite keeper of secrets. Right, Renee?
As I've said 1,000 times over, it's Kincaid. You've stolen a march on us yet again. No matter how much time passes, your impeccable sense of smell never ceases to amaze, Van.
Mr. Kincaid, I take your presence here to mean you've been following this case as well.
That's the man with the CID.
There don't appear to be any casualties. Even the Deputy Secretary's son has made it out no worse for wear, it seems. As such, there's no cause for our intervening in this matter. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Edith Police Department and the Guild. They should be here in short order, so I'll leave you to finish conducting your business.
But that's...
You're a real piece of work, you know that?
I see the CID has grown quite adept at passing the buck.
On a separate matter, our pact with the Society remains active. Thus, I will not be pursuing you at this time. Bear in mind, however, that there are 3 days remaining until it is null and void. I cannot make any guarantees after that.
Huh? 3 days? Isn't that...
The day of the launch, yes? One has to wonder just how many strings you've been pulling in the interim.
Seems like your people are bent on overlooking cases like this one till then. The hell is the CID? No. What are you and the President even thinking?
That information is classified. I'm not at liberty to speak on that point, I'm afraid. Surely you, of all people, can understand that. Van Arkwright of Arkwright Solutions.
Just so we're clear, this guy comes with me. He's part of my 4SPG.
Do as you will. Heiue is free to take the Easterners with them as well. I'll clear that with the police before I take my leave.
You have my thanks. In that case, I'll call in my reinforcements now.
Renee, what's going on?
As I said over the phone, you may ask Mr. Arkwright there to fill you in.
Leaving?
The rest.
What are you planning to do?
Just going back for now. I need some time to sort this all out. Feels like the Society is gonna start acting on its plans soon, too. Thanks for handling my 4SPG. I mean, it helped put things in perspective. If I learn anything useful, I'll reach out. Until then, good luck and stuff.
Wait a second.
Brought in another stray, have we?
Not likely. I was the one on a leash there.
Ren and Risha?
But anyway.
It's good to see you again.
I could use your help taking stock of the situation. Mind swinging by the office in the morning?
Tomorrow? My schedule is a bit tight, but I suppose I can make time. I'll come along with Agnes then.
Act 1, back to business. The end.
Those are impressive results.
Gained 1 SP for clearing Audiobook. Gained 3 SP for clearing garden.
Can't complain with that.
It was a group effort.
I guess we watch Ouroboros channel before we leave it for today. I was planning on streaming in the evening, but I think I will not be doing that. So that means that I will be moving the stream from 7 PM to tomorrow 7 PM. I hope to see you all then. But before we go, it's time for more random shenanigans with the Ouroboros channel.
It's Jrpg, Myroboros, Ouroboros! Okay, we're gonna kick this off with a major announcement. Save it for later? Yeah, no, Lamau. Anyways, guess what? I'm right in the middle of filming a huge promo vid. Yeah! We're so back! It's for an early build of a new tower defense game. You know the drill. Protect castles, smoke invaders, etc, etc. No spoilers, but my cute AF duo partner Bale Bros seriously goes through it. Real talk, I thought it'd be kinda mid at first, but then I bumped into some baddies I can really get it bad for. From cinnamon rolls to cinnamon rolls, we got a goatee contender, trust. Y'all gotta check this out when it drops. Alrighty, I'ma hop off now. Later! Be sure to smash those like and subscribe buttons on your way out.
Doodles! I swear, are we gonna be banned again? Yup. Why are we banned? Like, what do you mean? Are we banned? Is she banned? Who is being banned here? I have no idea. Anyway, I hope to see you all next time. Let's go back to the title screen. We have one more time where this title screen is showing up. Next time, we are going to Act 2. So I hope you are looking forward to that. That will be next stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the 3.5 hour stream. Yeah, roughly 3.5 hours, yeah. I hope to see you all on Monday when we continue this game at 7 PM. Until then, thanks for watching. Goodbye.